So part one of the anniversary is in full swing. We got all the difficult content. I mean, we could even just take a look here at the anniversary part one celebration. But again, we got all the difficult content. We got the banners. We got all the events that came out. However, we could very clearly see that there is no Easy 8 that's actually been announced for the anniversary. Just taking a scroll down here, Battlefield, everything like that. No Easy 8 so far. For part one, we had the countdown celebration EZA for LRS30Y Goku, which was an incredible EZA. But so far, we have not actually seen an EZA for part one of the 9th anniversary. Now, if we take a look here at the 8th anniversary specifically, we are able to see when the EZA was announced for, or at least released for part one. If we take a look here, it should be down here, Super Vegito and Boo. They did actually come out on the 3rd, right? If you take a look at last year, in terms of February 3rd specifically, we will see February 3rd was actually on a Friday. So, it did release in the first week. Now, this year, I'm thinking that the EZAs are likely going to end up releasing, I don't know, let's say maybe on the 5th, maybe on the 4th, something like that, right? The 4th would be closer to the 5th Monday, right? But I'm actually going to say that there might be just a data download straight up today. From what I recall, we actually haven't had a data download this week regarding dropping any new content. That doesn't mean they have to drop a data download this week to drop any new content, but usually Dokkan does like to do weekly data downloads for some reason. So I wouldn't be surprised if tonight, right, like Friday at 12 a.m. Pacific time, we get the announcement for an EZA on the Twitter details, and then maybe we get some other announcement for, like, I don't know, an upcoming event or something like that, right? We know part 2 should probably be around this week, right? Part 2 does start usually in the 3rd week of February. Well, I guess like on the 15th, right? So kind of the 2nd week, because this year it's the 3rd week right here, but you guys get the point. Next week should be like the EZA content, right? For part 1 of the celebration. So I'm actually going to say that tonight is going to be when we see the EZA announcement, but it might not be tonight. But I still want to go ahead and make a video talking about who we could see as the part 1 EZA specifically, based off of the part 1 characters we got. Now we know that the celebration is super themed, right? They did confirm that in the anniversary live stream. Not 100% if it's just going to be like, oh, Dragon Ball Super, or like, oh, they're going to Super Vegito's gonna come out, right? I doubt the second half, though. I'm gonna assume, until proven otherwise, that we're getting only Dragon Ball Super content, right? Now, there are, again, a lot of options here. Broly Trio is probably my favorite pick here of all the characters to EZA. Broly Trio is actually featured on the Gogeta banner, and this character is one of the oldest characters without an Extreme Z Awakening. Right, this guy came out all the way in 2020. At this point, all the other 5th anniversary units have EZA'd, right? We got the EZA for INT Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black. We got the EZA for Tech Vegeta Blue and S Tier Gogeta last year. So I think it's about time that this guy will actually see his EZA. So, I mean, the thing with this character is he has a guaranteed dodge with 7 key spheres. Give him some form of orb changing. Honestly, even if it's just a high chance to create his own rainbow orbs, that would be pretty massive. I mean, they should honestly give him guaranteed rainbow orb changing, or they can make him create physical orbs. What if he changes the random type of key spheres to physical, right? And then you get this part of his passive here. Then obviously he has to support here and here. Ideally, it's rainbow key spheres, right? But if he has some sort of orb changing, that could be really good. Obviously, start of turn stats here could be nice. But that guaranteed dodge is going to be very, very nasty. This guy could be a very disgusting floating character. Again, they might be scared of this. They could very well be scared of this. They have given us 2 new events that disable dodge. So, I mean, that could make sense because of this guy. Maybe, who knows, right? Maybe they give him a really good EZA, but this character will be a very good help for the new Broly team. Shocking speed, fierce battle, legendary power with the new Broly, big bad bosses for some of the other characters like Zamasu on the Super Bosses team, so that could help out quite a bit. But yeah, this is the character I'm most excited for to see getting an EZA. I do have a couple of other options, but let's see what people bring up. Meanwhile, we're just going to go ahead and scroll down here. I did get a couple of replies and maybe some quotes. Yeah. Give them rainbow orb changes, they could be really interesting. I do agree. This is gonna be the first EZA that happens that you would not care about. It's basically the same on the release. I mean, that's fair. This is the problem you had with the 8th year anniversary. The EZAs outside of the blue fusions were not hype enough. Broly true EZA, who cares? They'll be good, but just not exciting. I mean, I guess that's fair, because like exciting EZAs would be a character like this. A lot of people are actually thinking this character is going to EZA during this celebration, but it might not be part 1, right? It could be part 2. But if this character does EZA in part 1, I think that'll be very exciting for a lot of people. I mean, because like if we think about like the 7th anniversary, right? Who EZA during the 7th anniversary? It was the Tech God Goku, SR God Vegeta. We got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Omega. We got the year 3s and the year 4s. And then I'm trying to think, do we get EZAs for part 2 of the 7th anniversary? I'm sure we likely did. I just forgot at the top of my head. But like the 7th anniversary had really hard hitters, and I think it really like pushed people's expectations for what the anniversary should be looking like, right? Which is fair. Actually, no, part 2 had the EZAs. In fact, part 1 of the 7th anniversary did not have an EZA, huh? Is that what it was? Yeah, see, part 1 of the anniversary did not have an EZA. Okay, that makes sense. Part 2 were those EZAs, right? So, I mean, again, they already did like make a pretty big jump at STRUI Goku in an EZA. Not every EZA is going to be a hitter, but I think some people will enjoy this unit, some people may not. But again, like this character, I think is very likely because they're also available with the purple stone, but they're also on the Gogeta banner, right? If we take a look here, this guy is not on the Gogeta banner. Sorry, they're on the Broly banner. This character is like a prime EZA candidate, right? This guy, and this guy EZA'd. These guys will EZA next year. Then none of these characters are in line for an EZA. So if they're going to do an EZA from a character here, it would obviously be the Super Saiyan Blue Goku and then Blue Vegeta. That Dokkan Awakening, the Kaioken evolution. This character could be very good. They've been giving us, again, they already gave us Universe Survival Saga EZA STRUI Goku. So like, I wouldn't be surprised if they give us another Universe Survival Saga EZA. And this character actually could work well with the Gogeta because of the fact that Gogeta creates Rainbow Key Spheres. So maybe on like a Realm of Gods kind of team. I don't know, I guess you could run like Blue Goku and Vegeta like as a Realm of Gods leader. They fit Blue Goku and Vegeta's 200% leader skill, right? All 3 of those characters. So that could be interesting. Universe 17 with like the Tournament of Power androids, right? Could be interesting for these guys as well because the androids create rainbow orbs. They could be good EZA right now, I think for sure. They could have a lot of value, but let's keep scrolling down and see what's going on. AGL Pycon and Tech Janemba. I don't expect them to EZA. No, I don't think it's their time. I would say they're gonna wait for a Super Gogeta, I think, to drop, and then they'll do this. Like again, if 10th anniversary Super Gogeta and Super Vegito, something like that is when I think I would expect these EZAs to come out. But right now, it's just not their time, I think, right? Personally, you will want to see the reaction if Vegito and Buuhan are featured on Gohan's banner. Boo, Gotenks, and Super Vegito, yeah. See, like, these characters would be massive EZAs, but they're not EZAs that's gonna happen in part 1. These guys are like part 3 EZAs. Probably even like not for this celebration either, because I know, again, there's the chance because it's Super Boo and then Super Vegito, right? But I don't think so. And plus, in game, I think specifically, funny enough, in game, I know I made a joke tweet about that. I was like, oh, what if they announce Super Boo and Super Vegito, right? The stupid image, but I'm not actually expecting that. I think it's going to be Dragon Ball Super characters. But if we take a look here at this guy, he's actually Majin Buu Gotenks. The only Buu that's super is the STR Buu. I think he's like Majin Buu Super, or is he just called Super Buu? Let me take a look here. I'm getting off track here, but like, see, that's Majin Buu Kid, Buu Super. Yeah, so it's like, you can see, he's not even Super Buu. So that's a thing. Right, keeping that in mind specifically. Overall, EZA picks you wouldn't mind. So this is just the entire anniversary. Thinking about now they're interested in the EZA too. Don't think Go Freezer right now would be the worst idea. Okay, Broly Trio, yeah. I think these guys are like part 3, but let's focus on part 1. I think these guys are possible. The Blue Goku and Vegeta getting an easy A for Reps Universe 7. Actually, they're not even on Reps Universe 7. They're Dragon Ball Super, though. So, like, they could definitely easy A. Esther Kefla is a character that could easy A. I think that people aren't really thinking about. But Esther Kefla is... I didn't mean to close that. No! Esther Kefla is a Super Bosses character. I have to bring up Legendary Power into... I don't know, Ultimate Gohan, I guess? Trunks. Where is he at? Yeah, Super Heroes, again, real quick. But Kefla is a Super Bosses character, right? So she could easy A and help out the Super Bosses team. Frieza, I'm not sure. I think this is not his time. These characters I want to talk about. This character, and then I also want to talk about this character. I think that what might happen, my opinion, is that these two will get their own easy A. It'll be an easy A, just like straight up an easy A for these two characters, like an Extreme Z battle, and then they also do Broly Trio. Is my personal guess for the part 1 easy A's are going to be. I mean, these guys could also just be sub easy A's, but I think just giving 2 Extreme Z battles, obviously, in part 1 would be ideal, right? So we get an Extreme Z battle for Broly, Chila, and Lemo, an Extreme Z battle for Bardock and Yuna, and Paragus and Broly. These two would be paired together. They're the banner units from the... well, this guy is the banner unit from the 2020 Gogeta Blue banner, and this is for the 2018 Dragon Ball Super Broly banner. Neither of these guys have gotten an easy A, so I think that would work out pretty nicely. It does suck that this character is actually not on Broly's team. I think that's the only sad thing about it. Because obviously Broly does not lead pure Saiyans or join forces, right? That's the only unfortunate thing. This character could be good on the superheroes or movie heroes team though, especially with Gine. Well, I guess the active skill wouldn't change, but this little attack buff for 2 turns could be quite decent. Not a bad condition either. 4th turn from start of battle, right? So this might not be too bad. And then obviously we know how Broly Trio would be very, very powerful, right? But just looking at them on the banner right here, just like makes me really think that they're gonna easy A. I think that would be pretty cool, actually seeing that an easy A for them. STR Krillin, I mean Ajo Krillin, he's a sub easy A for this character too, huh? I mean, could he easy A if they give Blue Falcon Goku and Blue Vegeta an easy A? Because the weird thing is that we never seen the sub easy A's for LR easy A's, right? That's never happened. So I don't know how that would work out, but okay. Free-to-play units. Frieza and then Broly could easy these free-to-play characters, right? They could definitely get easies as well. Okay. Jiren, I think probably not. I feel like it's not Jiren's time either. Right now anyways. Definitely then the Bardock and Gina and Paragus Broly. Exactly like that. Just like part 1 last year, both an extra unit. Yep. LR Tapium and Osha could have gone one, okay. But you'd love to see LR Tech Broly. I mean, LR Tech Broly is not like an impossible easy to see. Obviously, we know he is a pure Saiyan character, which I brought literally the worst categories up. But this is the oldest premium character without an easy A. Considering this is like a Broly celebration, I wouldn't be surprised if this guy does easy A. He is on Transformation Boost. I think he should fit Broly's 200%. Yeah, Transformation Boost and movie bosses, right? So he does indeed fit Broly's 200% Leer skill. This guy's even on Exploding Rage, right? So definitely. He could be a good character. The only thing is that his name is also Super Saiyan Broly. So I'm not sure how things will work out until you transform. But at least it's a turn 4 transformation. So you like float this guy off, then he comes back, and then he's transformed into the legendary Super Saiyan Broly. And then he'll be able to link with the Broly regardless of what happens. Active skill could be just make him hit very hard. This guy has a good base kit. He could be very disgusting, and this active skill is kind of stupid. With the upgraded passive, then giving him this 40% multiplicative attack and 24 key. That's a dumb active skill just for free, right? This Tech Broly was such a good character. He needs key though. Like this guy he literally has no key here. He needs key sufficiency really badly, and obviously the increased stats. Again, this guy doesn't really have key, but again, he has the active skill. But if they give him some way to get key, even if it's like key 1 per key sphere obtained, and that's it, that's good. That's helpful. Just some additional way to get key would be really, really good. Hopefully they get damage reduction per key sphere again. Imagine they get like, where's Broly Trio? There it is. Imagine this character gets like 3% damage reduction per key sphere. And then it's like you get like 7 key spheres and they have 21% reduction with the dodge, or like, I guess if you get 6, you have like a, what would that be? 19% reduction, which wouldn't be a lot to be fair. But I don't know, something like that could be interesting, I guess, right? That could be cool. Maybe it's like they get damage reduction here, and then they get crit here. That's something that they could do. That's something that they would do. They'd be like the attack buff, and then crit, and then defense buff, and then damage reduction. Imagine they give defense and damage reduction support. Like, that could be crazy. You want them to hopefully they get Rainbow Orb Changing or something to help them get the dodge. Broly Tree will help Broly. Yep, anything related to TOP. You just want an easy A. Yeah, a lot of people are thinking the same thing. Oh, Monaka Beers. We'll end on this. Let's take a few more looks. We're at it. Okay. We'll end on this. Monaka Beers. Sure. You know what? Give me an easy A. But let me know what you guys would like to see for our part 1 easy A. Hopefully the announcement is tonight, but not 100%. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.